Hey, buddy, I was hoping maybe you can define what an assault rifle is. You talk about assault weapons, assault rifles all the time. What is that?
Sure. I know you're one of those people that wants to get in the weeds with me on what is an assault rifle and what isn't. So here's how I will respond to that.
Well, you want to ban it, you should be able to find it.
Are you going to let me answer, or are you going to interrupt me? Can I answer your question?
Put me in a label, put me in a box, right?
Are you going to let me answer, or are you going to keep interrupting me? Yes or no?
It's an easy question, man.
I'm waiting for you to be quiet. When you're quiet, I will answer your question. Okay, I hear silence.
What does AR stand for?
Pot him down. Pot him down because he won't shut up again. That's what these MAGAs do. They'll call in, and they won't let me answer the question. Now, there are all sorts of different definitions of what an assault weapon is. Here's the way I will answer that question without getting too much into the weeds. The type of weapon that was used here October 1 in Las Vegas, where over 60 people were killed. The type of weapon that was used in Uvalde, Texas, where all those kids were killed. Columbine, for example. In many of these mass shootings, in fact, I would argue in most of them, including a mass shooting in Jacksonville, an AR-15 was used. And if you ask anybody who knows anything about guns, they will tell you these types of weapons, like an AR-15, were built for one reason and one reason only. Not to hunt deer, like Donald Trump Jr. will lead you to believe. They were built to kill as many people as possible in a short period of time. We're not talking about a simple pistol here that many police officers use on the streets. We're talking about weapons that can fire a certain number of rounds in the shortest period of time, Patrick. And I find it interesting that when we're talking about bigotry and white supremacy, you don't want to talk about that, and you don't want to talk about the innocent people that died in Jacksonville over the weekend, but you want to get into the weeds with me. So now I'm going to ask you a question. Hold on, Chris.
Well, no,
hold on. Let me just ask Patrick a question real quick now. If you're just as passionate about your guns, I would hope you're just as passionate about ending gun violence. So now I'm going to throw it back on you. What should we do in this country, Patrick, to end all the mass carnage and the gun violence? What would you do, Patrick?
Well, you seem to be focusing on assault rifles, what you call assault rifles, which there is no such thing.
What would you do? What would you do if you were a lawmaker? Answer the question.
Patrick, AR refers to the Armalite rifle, which was named after the company that was developed back in 1950s. Yeah, very good. So I just told you what it means. What does that have to do with the substance of this conversation? What does that have to do with anything?
But you asked me what I'm going to do. I can't answer both. I can't talk to both of you at the same time.
No, I asked a very quick question. I mean, it's actually
very one at a time. I don't know who.
It has nothing. It has the answer is has nothing to do.
I'm here for Brian Howard. All right, I'm here for Brian Howard. All right. So tell me this: are there more?
I'm not going to tell you anything. Answer my question.
With Armalite,
I'm not going to tell you anything. I asked you a question. I'm asking you respectfully to answer it. What would you do to end the mass carnage in this country?
He's asking for solutions, bro.
Answer the question.
Hey, I'm going to give you a solution. I'm going to give you a solution. More crime is committed with pistols than rifles.
That's not a solution. You're talking about something other crimes, with another weapon.
Okay. I didn't ask you what more crimes were committed.
With other
specifically,
weapons.
Chris, hang on. Hold on. Specifically, in these mass shootings where over 10 people are killed in some of these large mass shootings, it's not pistols that are being used. It's assault weapons. So now I'm going to ask you again, because I haven't heard one solution from you yet. And this is the last time I'm going to ask you, because I've given you multiple chances now to answer the question. I answered your question right away. What would you do to lower the gun violence in this country? Answer the question.
You don't have an answer? He doesn't have an answer, apparently. Or he maybe hung up. I don't know.
Are you doing a Google search? Answer the question.
Guys. Hey, if crime stats were that bad, if there was violence...
All right, you don't have any solution.
Time out. You just said, guys, I don't know, Patrick, I don't know if you know how radio works, but you just paused for like 4 seconds because you didn't have an answer. And now you're acting like we're the ones that are stalling.
Yeah. Hey.
We're still waiting for an answer, sir. This is now the 5th time I've asked you.
Well, I think, first of all, you would prevent all Democrats from having guns.
Okay. Very intelligent response there. So after 10 minutes of me asking...
And then he paused for 5 seconds and acted like we're the ones that aren't point on this.
After 10 minutes of me asking the same question over and over again.
Exactly.
The only response I got from Patrick on how to lower the gun violence in this country is don't allow Democrats to have guns. I think we just proved.
And there's a lot more shooting with pistols.
I think we just proved Patrick doesn't know what he's talking about, and he didn't have any answers. Thank you so much for exposing yourself, Patrick. We appreciate you calling in. By the way, I did answer.